I know y'all love your free players, so in today's video, I'm going to be going through every single free player method in Madden 23 and grading them from A to F. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video. As we get started with this one, I quickly just want to say I appreciate you watching this video. You. Like, genuinely, the fact that this is my job and I get to do this every single day is an absolute blessing, so I just want to take a quick second to say thank you to you watching this video and supporting my channel, whether it's your first time or you've been watching me for the past couple of years. Thank you. But without further ado, let's get started with the video. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and let's start off with free player method number 1. I'm kind of just going to be popping between a bunch of these, and every single time I mention one, I'll give it a letter grade from A to F. Of course, A is good, F is not so good, and probably not worth it. Now, free player tactic number 1 is going to be going to our solos and go into the team of the year challenges in this game. If you play through your team of the year challenges and you get all the way up to tier numero 4, which is number 4 for those of y'all that don't speak Spanish like me, you're getting a 98 overall BND team of the year fantasy pack. And this is going to be giving you the option of every single team of the year player in this game. You want Derwin James? Get him. You want Justin Jefferson? Take him. You want Jamar Chase? You can pick him. And in my opinion, this has to be graded as an A. Go to your solos. I would strongly recommend everyone do this because honestly, these 98 team of the years are the best players in the game, and getting one for free, you don't want to pass up on that. Now, on the topic of getting a team of the year player for free, there's actually 2 team of the year cards you can get absolutely free if you scroll on down in your solo challenges and you find the team of the week solos. What you guys can do is play through these challenges and get tokens, which will give you a free team of the year. So as we take a look at like the week 2 solo challenges, for example, when you play through the week 2 solos or any week in this game, you're going to be getting a team of the year collectible, which you guys can see right here. So if you guys go through and play through, I believe it is 16 or 17 of the weeks, you're going to be getting 16 or 17 collectibles. And then once you go to your sets, you guys are going to find a team of the year collectible exchange. So yeah, filter it down by the program team of the year. You'll see this set right here in the top left corner. It is the team of the year collectible exchange, and again, for putting in 17 collectibles, you get a full free team of the year player. And honestly, this free player method has to be listed as an A. Both of these, in my opinion, are the 2 #1 things you want to be doing in this game. Okay, now moving on, free player method number 3. This one is honestly pretty underrated. I feel like I do not see enough people on YouTube talking about this card because this free player we can get is one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated card in this entire game. Now, to get this card, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your solos and you're going to navigate on over to the NFL Combine solo challenges. If we take a look at the milestones and we scroll on down again to tier number 4, you can get a 95 Joey Porter or a 95 overall BND Combine fantasy pack. And fellas, the player you need to be selecting out of this pack is 95 Joey Porter. You might be thinking to yourself, Swift, a 95 overall player, why is this card so good? Well, let me show you. Now, on my 97 overall quote-unquote God squad, I use this Joey Porter card. On my team, he's got 96 speed, he's got 99 man, 99 zone, and he is 6'2". Like, those stats are going to be usable on a lot of squads. Honestly, I would say at least like 80 to 70% of teams should be using this card. And not only that, but he also gets some really nice ability buckets like pick artist for 0 AP, deep out zone KO for 1 AP, medium route KO for 1 AP. Really, any ability you could possibly want on this card is going to be discounted at a solid price. So this free player method, in my opinion, I'll give a B+ to. That's still a good score. That's still worth doing. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out mudpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account. And of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. Alrighty, free player method number 4 right here. We're going to be going on over to our missions, or sorry, we're going to be going on over to the play tab, and we're going to go to our field pass, and we're going to navigate to the competitive field pass in this game. And as you guys can see, at the time you're watching this video, there isn't going to be that much time remaining, but if you want to get your free Tony Sargusa card right here at level number 22, you get a 96 overall defensive tackle. In my opinion, grinding all the way to level 22 takes a little bit too long, and you only get a 96 overall, and he's a defensive tackle. So I'm going to give this free player method a C-. It's not really worth doing. We'll see what the next competitive field pass player is in this game. I feel like EA has really been slacking in the past 3, maybe 4 weeks when it comes to these players, so I'm really hoping that they rebound with a good card, with a card that's usable on a lot of teams, because right now they're just releasing trash and there's not really much of a point of getting these cards. This card is a C-. We'll see what the next one's going to be. It's going to be revealed soon though. Free player method number 5, boys, as we go back on over to our sets. As you guys can see right here, when we take a look at the AKA new class sets in this game, we're soon going to be getting a free AKA. Now again, go to your sets, filter it down by the AKA new class program, and you're going to see this pack right here, a BND AKA new class player fantasy pack. Now the way that this works is pretty simple. You go on over to your sets and you're going to be playing through your AKA solos in this game to get those AKA tokens, and then with said tokens you put them into that pack and you get a free AKA player of your choice. And as you guys can see right here, the final release is going to be on March 27th. So in about like 10 days after you're watching this video, you will be able to get a free AKA player. Do I think this is worth it? What score do I want to give it? I will say the AKA cards are good, but these solos, man, they're super annoying to play. They're not like one drive solos. A lot of these are like half game win game solos, full game win game solos. So in my opinion, because these solos are more difficult than many of the other challenges in this game, and because of the fact that you're gonna have to play through nearly 100 solos to get this player, the reward is good, but it's just too difficult. I'm gonna give this a B-. If you want to do it and spend the time, you can, but it's not getting like a B+ or an A, which is something that you really gotta be doing. All right, now moving along, kind of on the same wavelength as the AKA stuff, let's talk about Ultimate Legends in this game. And in my opinion, Ultimate Legends are much more worth it than the AKA solos. It's a very similar formula in the sense that you get the tokens and you put the tokens into a set, you get a free player. Very simple, capiche? It makes sense. But in my opinion, these Ultimate Legends solos are just so much easier to do. They take you a fraction of the time. Instead of playing a half game win game solos, you gotta rush for like 10 yards on the drive to beat the Ultimate Legend challenge. So it's just so much easier. And yeah, for playing through these UL solos, you're gonna be getting tokens. Again, with said tokens, you go to your sets, you go to Ultimate Legends, and you put those into the Ultimate Legend exchange. And in my opinion, this method is much more worth it because it's way quicker. I'm gonna give this an A-. This is something I recommend you guys do. I believe you'll be able to get your free Ultimate Legend very soon. I've got 114 out of the 125 required tokens, so give me a week and I'll have this done. Now moving right along, let's talk about some of the free players from the field pass. As you guys can see right here, Calvin Johnson is going to be getting a gold 99. As we take a look at Trayvon Diggs, he's a gold 99. He's free. If we take a look at Trevor Lawrence, he's a gold 99. He's free. And I would say that these players are very worth it. Now the question kind of becomes, how much time should you spend on leveling up in this game? What should you be focusing on when it comes to getting your level done? Should you maybe be playing solos or playing online instead of getting your level done? And I would kind of dispute that. I would say that it is worth spending time to try and get your level up. Do some of these specific missions in here that are going to give you XP, like completing some of the sets in the Game Changer program or completing your daily objectives. Those are all worth it. And yeah, although this does take a long time to get all the way up to like level 60 or level 70 where you get this Trayvon Diggs, it's worth it. I would say that these free players are going to be getting an A grade. I don't want to go too in depth as to how you can level up in this video, but if you want to check out my simple 3-step process to level up in Madden 23, I'll leave that video linked in the description. And in my opinion, those are probably the 6 or 7 most notable ways of getting free content in this game. Now, of course, there's older free content you can get from solos, but honestly, it's not really worth doing. That's why I didn't include it in this video. Like, if we come in here and we want to do like our Campus Hero 2 solo challenges to go through and get helmet stickers for Amari Cooper, that's just not worth me talking about in the video. It's not really worth doing. I would say any of the solos that are mentioned in this one are probably fairly worth it. Some of the other solos I didn't mention, like Game Changers, you can still of course do, or like Team Affinity, you can still of course do those, but like the really old solos that give you like free players and most feared, and those just aren't worth doing. And yeah, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully it helps you out when it comes to learning how you can get some free cards, how you should be spending your time. Again, any of the stuff that I gave like an A- to, an A or a B+ to, you gotta do. Other stuff that I gave a lower grade to is still maybe worth doing, but that's really up to you. And again, on the topic of leveling up, like I was talking about earlier, if you want to get that level up in Madden 23, click this video right here, and I'm out. Have a wonderful day, boys. Peace.